as I'm back studying literature, I thought it's about time I filmed another book with you. Now, you guys will have just seen some recent ones, but I haven't filmed one in ages because the last ones I filmed whilst during the summer. So this is the first one I filmed since back, so if I'm a little rough, I'm sorry. The book I'm reviewing I also read during the summer, so I don't have the hard copy with me, but I will try and put a picture of the cover on the screen somehow. But the book is You're the One That I Want by Giovanna Fletcher, the wife of Tom Fletcher from McFly and sister-in-law Carrie Hope Fletcher, who you all know I admire quite a lot. The book follows three main characters, and actually, although there are supporting characters, there aren't that many, and it's quite easy to get your head around that. The three main, Ben, Robert, and the girl, whose name I think might be Molly. I can't really remember, but they're really great characters and they are very different. They've got their own personality traits, and especially the guys, she's very good at distinguishing between the two of them. The differences between the guys is actually very important, as the female character, who I'm just going to call that because I can't remember her name, has to decide between the two of them. She's friends with both and has been since she was little, and there's love twists and triangles and moments that you think will go one way and then they go a different way, and the story starts at the wedding of, well, her wedding to one of them, and you see as the book progresses how it could have been the other way, and then all the things happen, and it's very cool plot wise and surprised me a lot actually in lots of places. There were bits that were very predictable, but at the same time she wrote them in such a way that they came at an unpredictable moment when they were always going to happen, but you just didn't know when. There are also lots of moments, because you learn so much about the characters from them at school to them as adults and in their careers. Because of that, you feel like you really know the characters. So there's a couple of moments when they do something that you don't think is them, and then she turns it, and I like that a lot. She particularly does it with Robert, and I just love the way that she twists him in random moments to almost make us laugh and keep the girl guessing too. It's really clever, I think. I will say that I was on hashtag Team Ben, and of course, why wouldn't you be? If you read it, you'll understand why I'm hashtag Team Ben. I definitely think you can be Team Robert as well. They're both great guys. It reminds me of Team Edward versus Team Jacob. But actually, both of them deserve her and both of them love her. They just love her in different ways at different times, and that unfolds in a really sweet way. A little bit chiclety, but as a plot, I think it's quite fun to read. There are moments where the writing is simplistic and isn't necessarily amazing writing, but nothing's written badly, everything's correct, grammar, everything, as you'd expect from a writer like that gets published. She doesn't have mistakes, and she writes in a way that is comfortable, and her voice really comes across, and she never seems to force it, which is a really good thing. Yes, it might be simple and an easy read and chick lit, but it's comfortable and it's easy in a really good way, that you can get through the book in a couple of hours if you wanted to, like I did, but at the same time you can dwell on moments and you can think, and it will make you think about the people in your life and how you respond to them and treat them, especially when parents come involved. That's like a really nice thing to think about, because actually, yes, there are these three core characters, but all the supporting characters have their moment too, and there's a reason that they're there and what she's trying to put across with them. I really like it for that. It's not the best novel you'll ever read. That's it, really. It's not the best, it's not the worst. It's a typical love story. There's going to be hundreds of books that got a similar sort of triangle story, but I think Giovanna writes it in a really nice way, and it's successful in that. I would read more of her work, especially Billy and Me, which she's written a few books about. I feel like getting into a character more would actually do her even more justice, because I think characters she's good at, and she's good at remembering things and bringing them back. Worth a read. It doesn't take very long to read, and it was nice as a break. I often say, like, I like books that give me a break, but I think she does. She makes you sort of just chill and think about other things, and think about your family and your loves, and that crush you had when you were 12 years old, if they'd liked you back, and vice versa, and everything really that you can think about and not, it doesn't hurt to think about. Like, there are moments where you want to cry because you've put yourself in the position of those characters, and then suddenly realise that you're not the position of those characters, and then you snap out of it again. And it's a really good book to dwell and think and enjoy. So I'll leave you with that for now and go off and do more Footlights things as always. I want you to keep reading. I've got loads of recommendations that you can have. I've got loads of reviews that are going to come on here soon. You will have just seen a couple. There's more to come. I'm reading. I'm always reading, and I want to read new things. So as always, if you've got a recommendation, drop it below. Post it on Twitter. Post it on Facebook. Send me an email. If you've written a really good review, let me know, and I'll have a look. And actually might inspire me to read it, especially if you've written it well. So anything you like, whether it's non-fiction, an article in a newspaper, anything you think I might enjoy and other people might like hearing about, let me know. And have a wonderful day.